Hello, I'm here to do another grief share video with you today. I just wanted to let you know I got a new microphone to hopefully help everyone hear me better. So you'll see it on the side of my face, just to make sure nobody's confused. But anyway, what I think I'm gonna do from now on is continue on with what I call my grief share story. It's really just more of what I've been going through, and I wasn't sure if it would help anybody, but I could tell it really helps me to get things off my chest. So I just want to kind of share that with you every week, and hopefully it'll help you with some of the things you're going through. And so I guess I'll go ahead and jump right into it. Um, I'll kind of continue with what I was saying last week. Really struggling a lot with I guess God telling me to have a child. And again, I know it sounds strange because a lot of people um, are are happy to have children. Um, I know some people aren't, and that's fair. But um, for me, it's just been really difficult news. Really difficult to wrap my mind around. And what I think I'll do is kind of go into more of the physical problems that I have, which make the news harder for me. Um, I think some of what I had talked about last week was the abuse that I went through in childhood that really made me not want to have a child. Um, but as far as like physical problems, like because I went through so many years of abuse, like it just creates a huge stress on you. It stresses out your body. You're basically always in um, fight or flight mode. Um, and I lived at home till I was about 28 years old. And that entire time, my mother was abusive to me. So it just put a lot of stress on my, I guess, nervous system. I could tell it really took its toll on my body to the point that I just couldn't even hardly work. I'm very sensitive to stress now. It really doesn't take much at all, and little things seem to upset me that I'm not sure would bother the average person. It probably depends on who you're talking to, but anyway, um, I just feel like I'm more sensitive to things even than I used to be. But ever since I've left home, I've been trying to de-stress and get rid of the stress that I have. Um, but it's just unfortunately it's not that simple. Your body just tends to hold on to stress after you've been through it for so many years. So so even though I've had 6 years not living at home, um, I still find myself just feeling stress a lot of times. Also, another part of that is like I've been on birth control for many years, and I won't go into too many details with it because it's kind of complicated, but your body can have like a bad reaction to getting off of it. Kind of like your body gets used to it, and I used it for many years not knowing what it could do to me. And again, this is all kind of just what I've figured out on my own. I haven't really had any doctors tell me anything specifically, but I've done a lot of research and tried to figure out what's wrong with me because like I have a lot of low energy, I have a lot of fatigue, a lot of pain. A lot of it seems to fluctuate with the hormones and period and stuff like that. And um, so like I kind of um, figured out on my own that I have like a PMDD type thing, a lot of PMS symptoms. Um, and they have gotten better over the years, but they're still almost unmanageable. It just interferes with my life quite a bit. I'm not able to do the things that I want to do. It's hard just to even get up and exercise. or do small things around the house. So um, that's kind of a basic idea of what's going on. So um, I guess last year I was kind of at my wit's end with all of it. I tried to use um, something called the copper IUD, and I know not everybody's gonna understand what I'm talking about, but I tried to go into like using things to for birth control that were non-hormonal because I was wanting to, clear my body out of the birth control because it can cause a lot of problems. But it just it just didn't, for some reason it just didn't seem to make any difference. But I had so many bad side effects from it. I'm not really sure where one ended and one began, if that makes sense. Um, so after I got off the IUD, I tried just to use like some creams and stuff like that for a while. But it's just my body just doesn't seem to be able to get back to normal, and I haven't really known what to do. So I guess like I was saying about a year ago, I just kind of gave up trying to get my body back to normal and just went back to birth control because I just didn't know what else to do. So of course it helped a lot of things, a lot of the pains that I was having, and um, of course it brought on additional issues too, which is always what I've run into with it. Um, still not really knowing what to do, just messing around with birth control. That's when I heard um, God say to have a child, and of course I don't know if that's a fix or not, but to have a child, I had to get off all the birth control. So that's what I'm running into now. It's just been really difficult to deal with the symptoms of, like I was saying, years of birth control, years of stress. I mean, like I was saying, the pain is here, a lot, headaches, stomach aches. Um, I have like muscle knots I get in my back, and I'm trying to treat the symptoms the best that I can, but it's just really hard to go through. And I feel like if you know anything about physical pain, then you definitely understand how hard it is to withstand it. So that's what I'm really running into now. Just the pain of what I'm going through is a lot of stress in itself. So it's kind of this endless cycle, trying to get away from stress, but stress is being created because I'm not able to do things to regulate my hormones anymore. Um, so it just feels like my whole body's just out of whack. But anyway, I really just wanted to focus this time on the physical problems that I'm going through. Um, I think that's what's creating the most stress for me. It creates more conflicts with me and my husband because um, I have trouble being more sensitive to things and not being able to let things go. I've always kind of had that problem. Probably got it from how I grew up. But anyway, I'm not gonna go into any more about it, I think this time. Um, I may continue more with it next week, but I just wanted to give you an idea of what I've been going through this week. It's just been really hard, and I'm just thankful to be able to share it. But I just want to encourage anybody who's going through these type of things, this type of pain, that like sometimes you do just have to go through it and it takes a while. But I guess you just have to hang in there, and that's what I'm trying to do too. So um I'm gonna leave it there, and if you have anything that you feel like you want to share, a part of your grief share story, you can leave that in the comments, and I'd be happy to read that at some point too. So anyway, hope you have a good rest of the day, and thank you for watching.